on Juice Bags here, playing a little Orcs Must Die 2. Gonna have to revisit the Caldera on Endless Mode. There's been a little bit of a high score battle going on this map for like the last 24 hours. And I just had a pretty awesome 30 million run. Only to get out of the stats page to the leaderboard and see that Cheetah had been doing the run at the exact same time as me and scored a little over 100,000 higher. So of course I just gotta do it again. I'm a glutton for punishment. Anyway, this is our setup. The loadout today is going to be the Vampire Gauntlets, the Wind Belt, the Jar of Ghosts, Scorchers that burn longer, Spring Traps that reset quicker, Grinders with Bleed, Acid Sprayers with Slow, Barricades that take reduced damage, the Push Trap with Stun, and the Web Spinner. Let's see what else we want to do here. Let's get a little Scorcher action going. 1800 left. What am I missing? Definitely missing a Web Spinner. And I think that may be all I'm missing. So let's go ahead and get this going here. See if we... The wave 1 mobs are pretty squishy, so I think my chances of getting anything higher than maybe a 10, possibly an 11x in wave 1 are slim to none. In fact, I'm gonna... Well, there's an 11 right there. I'm going to not use the Vampire Gauntlets much unless there's a very big crowd, and then I'll pepper into them just a little bit. Well, getting some 11s here at least. See, when I start using the Vampire Gauntlets, my combos drop. There we go, there's a 12 with the fear. Very squishy little orcs. Getting some nice 11x's though. I gotta quit hitting them with the damn Vampire Gauntlets. It's a little bit of a habit. $11x without him, 10x with him. Better off without him. Let's throw another Web Spinner in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump on forward a couple of waves. Alright, so we're back at the go break just before wave 7. See what we built out to here. Spring Trap, another grinder. Got a 3 grinder filter. Got a 2 grinder filter here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get a little bit more filtration in place. Let's see what we can do here.
Orcs go in, flesh comes out.
See if this is good enough to get it. Looks pretty solid. Anyway, here we go. Wave 7, we got some sappers coming.
Oh, delicious.
Gotta blow them up. Bloated them up. I'm getting some nice 13s every time I pop the old Jar of Ghosts. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a way to put a trap in for the 13. And that's throwing a bit of a wrench into the mix. And you see I did lose a rift point to a kobold runner got through, and I decided to let him go instead of miss the combos on the large pack that was sitting in front of me. As long as I take my time, I can get pretty consistent 12s without the fear trinket. This looks like it might be a good fear push here. And there we go, there's some 13s. That's what I like to see. And missed that one. For some reason I'm getting some barricade smashers here that I have never had in the past. Doing all my test runs, I never really had a barricade smasher problem here. But for some reason they don't like the way the barricades are sitting. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on forward again to a future wave.
Begin the lesson.
Alright, so we're back at the go break just before wave 10. Moving some potions around here. The only one I have, unfortunately, I believe. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. So I added another filter in here. So we got 3 grinders. A 3 grinder filter there. 5,100 coin left. So let's take a look and see what we want to do next. First off, we want to start addressing the sappers. So, on the north and south entrances on the mini-map, we can go with a barricade all the way over in the corner, and then a grinder there. The mobs aren't going to really run through that. Might lose 1 or 2, but not very many. However, that will take care of the sappers for the entire rest of the map out of that entrance. And let's do the same thing over here. And that map is, or that entrance is covered for the entire rest of the run. And then I'm going to put a barricade here, and that's going to serve 2 purposes. It's going to block this off, and it's going to be a dummy barricade for this side. So now I have no worries about any orcs running across. Got this barricade and that one. So it's multitasking. I got 1,300 coin left. I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at that. Yeah, let's leave it at that and see how things go here. Not even going to worry about that fire ogre. I don't want to accidentally burn down those little guys there. And we probably have another null coming, maybe. Let's see. Well, we've got that same null coming, huh? That's unfortunate. So we got mobs headed to the kill box now. We've got another null coming. I don't know if it's a reser or I think that is actually a fresh null. And he's easy enough to deal with. And it was a poorly timed wind belt push, as you see. However, shit happens. So I'm not overly concerned about it. Still getting some nice 12s in the mix there.
How many was that?
And this may be one of those waves. Or no, I thought this might have been one of the waves where you get pushed back. A couple of the waves here and there you do get pushed back. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and burn those guys down. And we got another guy who's just angry with my barricade. And there's another nice 12. Now I'm going to go ahead and run down here and get healed up while those guys run around. But essentially, that was wave 10. Now I didn't get another fear up there. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to save it for the next wave. But I'm going to go ahead and jump on forward now. Alright, so we're back once again. The go break just before wave 13. Now, wave 13, if you're not careful, the nulls will catch you off guard just a little. So I wanted to go ahead and show you my little null setup. In fact, I'm going to get rid of these goodies to make sure that I have enough coin to get it in place. Now this wave is not even remotely difficult, but it can catch you off guard. So we want 4 Scorchers facing towards the inside on each side. Now we will add another row to this and make it 3 eventually. But for now, that's what we got. And then we're going to throw up 1 dummy barricade right there.
It begins.
And here they come. Well, eventually, here they come. Now the point of the Scorchers facing in is that
Into the drink.
they fall right off the side. Piece of cake.
The perfect combination.
Alright, now we got a little bit of cleanup to do. Nothing too terrible. And I think there could actually be, yeah, there he is. Another null there. Just blow him into your filter and call it good. A little poorly timed wind belt there. And there's some nice combos. I think there was only 113 in that mess though, which is a shame. And don't be afraid to use the potions. They're there for a reason. So, in combination with the vampire gauntlets, I like to drain myself all the way down, get my mana to full, and then grab the potion. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on forward. A couple more waves here. As you see, that was not that big of a deal with the nulls, but it's because of that awesome technique to get rid of them. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump on forward. Alright, so we're back again. This time right before wave 19. Going to be making some changes to the kill box here. And what we are going to do is we're starting to have a little bit of underkill. Not quite getting the job done. So we want to try to utilize both of these grinders more. Instead of this grinder being used just after that one jams, we want to try to thin the mobs out a little bit and get them going to both the grinders. Whoops, sorry about that. The cat is out of control. There we go. Damn cat won't get off my lap. Alright. So,
I'll see them all burn.
we're going to add an additional scorcher here. And then we got 2 more springs. And the acid, of course. Now, I'm going to throw 1 more web spinner there just to kind of help me out a little bit with the overflow. And this is where we're at so far. Now I added a little interior grinder here as a filter for the guys coming out of this doorway. Got those grinders, of course. We went all the way down with the grinders here, and just those 2, and that's where we're stopping. Now I also want to take a peek up here. Yep, that's still holding up. And I think this dummy barricade may be gone. Or nope, it's still there. So we are in good shape. Let's go ahead and get started. And this is another null wave course. This is a little bit more intense null wave, but the strat still holds up. There we go. I think they're all dealt with. Let me just get myself all the way to full here. And then start farming the kill box here. Now hopefully we're going to be able to spread this out just a little bit. Give that other grinder just a little bit more action. It's not going to get much in comparison because everything is just naturally going to the back grinder there. This might be a good push for us. And there's some 13s. It's nice that also gives you a little moment of reprieve from having to deal with the constant wind belting. And we got us another barricade attacker. Why do they always want to fuck with me barricades? And there we go. We see the back grinder is completely jammed. The front one's still relatively solid, but it did get some action there. Now do I want to put that scorcher back? I think I will, just to help soften them up just a little bit there. And anyway, there's wave 19. I'm going to go ahead and jump forward until I'm at the end. If I get coin from here, I'm going to put web spinners up above those grinders. And then I'm probably going to add some grinder filtration wrapped around this wall, if I make it to that point. But they'll of course be half a space high there, one there, one there, and that'll just give me 2 more grinders to help filter out the meanies. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on forward one more time. Alright, so we're back at our very last go break. I don't expect this is going to go much longer. This is where I've really started having problems in the past. So I wanted to go ahead and show exactly what we had set up here. So anyway, of course we know we doubled up here. It's not very effective, to be honest with you, but it does take a slight bit of load off of that grinder. Not much, but a very, very slight bit. So we're going to go ahead and keep it. Now, I moved the barricades out like so, and it seems like they're less of a magnet one barricade offset back. That way it gives the orcs room to run through without setting off the push. That way I can wind belt them into the push. Now it looks like we lost a barricade here.
Right this way.
Gotta make sure that grinder's being used. And I never ended up getting enough coin to do anything down here, so that's as it is. Got 26 rift points left. The reason I think this is almost over is it just starts getting really, really ugly right now. A lot of big guys, a lot of ogres, a lot of elementals, all that good stuff. So let's see how we can close it out.
Here we go.
And it really sucks when they come through this entrance too. Doesn't give them near enough grinder space. Huh, could this be a nulless wave? See, we got barricade smashers going. Yeah, see, this is where it gets kind of bad.
Is there any limit to my
Just throwing the fear up to give me an opportunity to get just a few more combos. Of course, I'm having to just drain all my mana. So, I'm going to do what I can to hold off these swamp trolls and hope that the next wave, that entrance is not being used. Looks like we're getting quite a few of them through. Well, looks like we might survive it with 4 rift points left. Grab a little money bags here because I'm sure I lost some barricades up there. I had no chance of killing those swamp trolls that came out of that close entrance, so that's why I just said fuck it and let them go through. But the goal here on this run is 31 million. 31 million will get #1 high score, so that's what I'm shooting for. Let's see what got smashed up. You know what, I'm not even going to worry about that barricade right now because they're not coming through that entrance. Got some gnolls coming though.
into the drink?
And hopefully I can just get a nice burst of medium and heavy orcs. Was that it for gnolls? A couple of swamp trolls coming. They're gonna make my day miserable. So in fact I'm gonna even pop my fear trinket on this first big group here. Just hoping that I can get a couple 13s. Well, I got one. Yeah, and then this is where it all goes to shit here, I think. Because I'm not, it's pointless just to sit here and kill the orcs one at a time. I mean, I'm not going to give up, but on the same note, I've pretty much given up. Don't need that crossbow guy killing me, that's for sure. Well, I managed to get one more 13 out of the deal too. That's nice. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get this barricade back up. And I got 3,000 coin. That might be enough to go ahead and throw this grinder back up too. Awesome. And 1,400, that's enough for me to repair these guys as soon as this ends. And then we will move on to wave 27. I'm gonna drag you guys through this because, you know what, I'll just go ahead and jump forward. It's gonna take those orcs forever to run around the map. You see they're just right there, just cruising around. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on forward to the next wave. Well, I got really lucky, and they're not coming out of the far rift, or that closest rift this round either. So, lucky me. Okay, I got mages. I'm just going to hide. I do not need to be dying to crossbows or mages, so I'm going to park right here and just wait for them to come in. Guess I could shoot into any mages that cruise in here if they come in up front. Got a barricade under attack. Where at?
So beautiful.
Maybe that was the dummy. And I'm going to go ahead and blow my fear trinket on these guys too. Once again, just hoping to get one more 13. There we go. 3 more 13s. Awesome. Come on, Armored Ogre, die. Those guys are tough. Okay, now my health is getting down there. Get a little health here. Alright, now I'm just going to come down here and attempt to survive. Still quite a bit coming, so I'm not super optimistic here that I'm going to survive this. I think it really depends on how much health that troll and that armored ogre have. The ogre's low, but the troll isn't full. That regen. So yeah, this is going to be it. Made it to wave 27. Like I said, the goal is 31 million. Let's see it. Oh! Just shy again. That's actually a little bit lower than my last one. Yeah, that's about 600,000 lower. Anyway, it's all about the timing with the with that fear trinket. You know, get those 13X's. I'm not going to grind through this again today. Maybe I will when I come up with a different strat in the future. But there is the 30 million Caldera strat. Thanks for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.